If you have or currently are or planning on doing Sub4Sub, you need to listen to this. I'm Tom Kvichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things. This channel was created to help other modelers who are in need of guidance in pursuing their dream of building their model railroad. And while you're building your model railroad and you're on your YouTube channel, you have to be very concerned about what YouTube has changed in their wording in the terms of service. Before, the Sub4Sub clause on there was very vague, and it was under the title of multiple exchanges. But now they've changed it, changed the wording in there, put a new paragraph in it to make it more clear that Sub4Sub is going against the terms of service. You could lose your channel from it. They could suspend you completely, and you would never be able to create another YouTube channel. You know, I've been with the creator community for a long time. I've been an active part in it, and I'm a rising star in there. And I get to see a lot of things that happen in YouTube right as they happen, and this is one of them. I found this out this morning, but I didn't have time to put it on until late this evening because we had doctor appointments and other things to go to. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody's clear about this, because I know there are some model railroaders who partake in this all the time. Now, it's okay to say in your video to sub to your channel, but it's not okay to say, if you sub to my channel, I'll sub to your channel. And it's not okay to say that in the comments, because that'll get you suspended. So let's go take a look at what it says in the terms of service now. Sub4Sub has been around for a long time, and YouTube has not had any real strong wording on it up until now. So let's see if we could take a look at this. First of all, we'll come up to here. All right. The number of users subscribed to your YouTube channel is a metric that affects how many people are following your channel. Subscriber numbers displaying in the following places update in real time. And it says your channel page, account switcher, which I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look that up. Video watch page, and third-party sites and applications using the YouTube Data API. So if you go to my website, I use the YouTube Data API, and they can track what videos you see, my YouTube videos you could see on my channel. Okay, the number of subscribers that you see in YouTube Analytics may be different than the subscriber count on your YouTube channel. Now, that's been going on for a long time, but they're getting a little bit closer with having it updated in real time in most places. The number in YouTube Analytics is delayed by approximately 48 hours. This is because we want to make sure the numbers are 100% accurate. So we perform additional verification and spam reviews. All right, removing spammy subscribers. We regularly verify the legitimacy of accounts that are subscribed to your YouTube channel. This is part of a process to ensure that our site metrics are free of spam and abuse, and to keep YouTube a fair playing field for everyone. Well, I'm not going to talk too much about that. What I want to talk about is gaining subscribers through artificial means. Now, this is what has changed. Now, they've had most of the wording in here, and it says, we believe that growing your channel should be done by creating quality content that entices viewers to subscribe, and not through artificial or coordinated exchanges. Offering to subscribe to another creator's channel solely in exchange for them subscribing to your channel, also known as Sub4Sub, is not allowed. Creators who offer such exchanges risk losing subscriber numbers, receiving a terms of service strike, or even having their channel terminated. That's the thing right there, having your channel terminated. Once you have your channel terminated, you cannot create any more channels. Additionally, services that attempt to boost YouTube subscriber numbers through automated means or via a marketplace violate our terms of service, such as purchasing subscribers from third-party websites, Sub4Sub exchanges and services from third-party websites that subscribe you to multiple channels, which then subscribe to you back. This is what was in there before, and it was very confusing. Although they did not condone Sub4Sub exchanges at all, this part right here was the only thing that was in there. This part and this part up here. They just added this new paragraph right there. Okay, now I'm going down to the bottom. It's okay to subscribe to a friend's channel and vice versa, or to ask your audience to subscribe to your channel. However, if you do this as part of an exchange, it's not allowed. So if they find out that you are doing an exchange, Sub4Subbing, no matter how you say it, they're going to come back and get you with a terms of service strike. Now let's go on to this right here. And okay, changes to subscriber count. I'm going to the next page here. Okay, there's a little video right here. I'm not going to play the video, but I'm going to give you the links to this in the description. Generally, it's normal to see fluctuations in your subscriber count. If it seems that your subscriber count has changed or dropped, it could be for one of these reasons. Viewers are subscribing and unsubscribing to your channel normally. If a user unsubscribes and then resubscribes to your channel, they need to reset their notifications. Otherwise, they may not see new content from your channel in their email or YouTube feed. Now, this right here, I think this is a cop-out because they've been having troubles with notifications from, for your subscribers, because I know for the longest time, people that I've subscribed to, I wasn't seeing in, if you look on the left-hand side of your screen, and I'll see if I could pull it up here, in this area right here, in this area right here, a lot of times if somebody has a new video, it won't show up there. I mean, it would show up for some people, but not for all people. We remove spam subscribers from your channel. They do that regularly. Okay, if subscriber changes seem like they're outside the normal fluctuation rate, it could be due to a known issue. If you believe you're experiencing a problem outside the normal rate of subscriber count fluctuations, you can report an issue, and they always give you links for reporting stuff on here. Okay, so that's about it for the Sub4Sub and talking about subscribers and everything. This was on here last week, but I didn't get a chance. I recorded it, but I haven't had a chance to put it up yet, but I'm going to re-record it right here. And let me see if I can get a page better of this page. It's not as big, but okay. This is in the YouTube creator blog, an update on restricted mode. Now, restricted mode is, and I'll take you there. It's way at the bottom of your channel, and I'll have to move my screen down a little bit. Okay, restricted mode off. This is at the very bottom. Now, you could turn restricted mode on if you do not want to see certain topics. But what it was doing, it was affecting the LGBTQ community. And so they were complaining about it, and YouTube has resolved the issue. And it says, it's been a few weeks since we posted about restricted modes, so we wanted to give everyone an update on where things are. Restricted mode is designed to be an optional feature that helps filter out more mature content from view, so that institutions like schools and libraries, as well as people who prefer a more limited experience, would feel comfortable offering access to YouTube. Okay, and we'll go down to what we're facing, or what we're fixing. Back in March, our community alerted us that our systems were not working as intended. In particularly, we were unintentionally filtering content from restricted mode that should have been. After a thorough investigation, we started making several improvements to restricted mode. On the engineering side, we fixed an issue that was incorrectly filtering videos for this feature, and now 12 million additional videos of all types, included hundreds of thousands featuring LGBTQ plus content, are available in restricted mode. And that's what the big hubbub was about. This content here was being filtered and not being shown if you had restricted mode, but now it is. Okay, we're listening. Okay, more transparency about how restricted mode works. Okay, we also heard that many people simply wanted to know what gets a video taken out of restricted mode. Here are some clearer guidelines creators should think about if they want their videos to appear in restricted mode. Drug and alcohol. If you're talking about drug use or abuse, or if you're drinking alcohol in your videos will likely not be available in restricted mode. Sex, the same thing with sex. While some educational, straightforward conversations about sexual education may be included in restricted mode, overly detailed conversations about sex or sexual activity will likely be removed. And it keeps on going with that. The same thing for violence. If your video includes graphic descriptions of violence, violent acts, natural disasters and tragedies, or even violence in the news, it will likely not appear in restricted mode. Mature subjects, videos that cover specific details about events related to terrorism, war, crime, and political conflicts that resulted in death or serious injury may not be available on restricted mode, even if no graphic imagery is shown. Profane and mature language. Inappropriate language, including profanity like F-bombs, will also likely result in your video not being available in restricted mode. Thanks to you, our community of fans and creators, we've made progress over the last few weeks. Though restricted mode will never be perfect, we hope to build on our progress so far to continue making our system more accurate and the overall restricted mode experience better over time. Okay, now they also have a link. Okay, here's the form. We're providing a form to allow creators and viewers alike to give us feedback about this, okay? If you believe your video should be available in restricted mode, you can let us know. We'll use these submissions to help improve our automated systems. You just fill out the channel URL, the video ID, and put a description of what you think, why you think it should be included. Okay, so let's get back to this. All right, now, there I go. Let me put this page back up over here and put this back over there. All right. Now, that's what we know about Sub4Sub. They've changed the wording in it to make it more clear, because before it wasn't clear. They just made it assume that Sub4Sub by individuals was not allowed, but they didn't have it worded right, so they just changed that. And that's what I wanted to alert you about, because I know there's some people that encourage doing that, and they also, and they do it. And just be careful, because now it's in black and white that it's not allowed. It's against the terms of service, and you could have a strike against your channel, and you could have your channel taken down. And once you have a channel taken down, you can appeal it, but if you lose the appeal, you cannot make any more channels. So they're getting strict on it, okay? Because for one thing, Sub4Sub doesn't work, because a lot of people say, I'll sub you if you sub me. You sub them, they'll sub you back, and then the next day they'll unsub you. So what good is it? You got to sub for one day, and then, and you're subbed to that person, but they subbed you, and the next day they're not subbed. So what good is it? It doesn't get you anywhere. And most of the time, if they do stay on there, they're not watching your videos. You want people watching your videos. You want people sub to you and in your community that's going to watch your videos. You don't want some people just to sub you, so just for the sake of subbing you so you can increase your sub numbers. That never works, and it hasn't worked in a long time, and I'm glad finally YouTube put it in black and white, saying that it's a strike against the terms of service if you do it. That's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Okay, I know I went a little bit far on that. There was like 3 different things that I showed you, but I thought you needed to know about all of it. And so what I'm going to say here is, hit that subscribe button. You know why? Because it's free. And I'm not telling you that I'm going to sub to you if you sub to me, because I don't do that anyway. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Okay, this stuff has been very vague. And, leave your comments of what you think about it. Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think it's a bad idea for YouTube to do it, or for the users to do it? I know there's been a lot of discussions on it before, and there have been posts and posts and posts. I mean, everybody's talking about it. Has been talking about it on a creator community. There was even one post that I sent to another modeler, and I hope he read that, because, Sub4Sub doesn't get you anywhere. And, and the other part of it where I showed you that, YouTube is taking out subs here and there that they thought were inactive. If you saw a drop in your subscribers, that's why it happened. Now, for the past maybe month or so, I've seen every time I gain a couple subscribers, I'd lose some. I'd go up and I'd go down. I'd go up and I'd go down. I've lost 120 subscribers since I've been on here. I know some of them, they just click on and click off, but others, they click on and YouTube takes them off because they're inactive users. But hit that subscribe button. Go to my website. Support this channel by going to my website. And I have a couple more videos over here, and we'll see you. I'm Tom Kvichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things. This channel was brought to you... This channel was brought to you by... Sub4Sub.